everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a big ol' Sephora haul. I went to Sephora like one too many times this month just because it was my birthday month. I wanted to splurge on myself. I also had a bunch of leftover gift cards from Sephora that I had from the holidays, so that would be a good time since I had a pretty long list of what I wanted to get that I'd use some of those gift cards up this month, and I just thought I'd show you all what I picked up. I feel like I got a lot of highlighters just because there's so many new releases of highlighters recently that I went a little highlighter crazy, and you guys know my obsession with highlighters, so I have a bunch to show you. I also have a bunch of lip products and some face products, so hope you're all excited to see this video. If you liked it, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to see what is in my Sephora haul, then just keep on watching. So I want to start out with this. This was actually the most expensive thing that I picked up, but it is a skincare item. I recently got a facial and they did an exfoliating peel on me, and I was so blown away at how my skin looked, how my skin felt, but I didn't want to pay like the $65–70 every time I wanted to go get a facial every couple weeks, so I thought I would try this out myself at home and see how it goes. So this is the Sephora exclusive. This is by Dr. Deanna Borocz, but this is the Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. They also have ones that are normal strength as well as ones for sensitive skin. When I went to my facial, they actually did the extra strength one on me and I had no issues with it, so I thought I would pick up this one. So this is what they look like. It just comes like this. This is a two-step process. So the first step is to exfoliate and smooth, and then step 2 is the anti-aging neutralizer. I would definitely recommend not doing this like every other day. I would only recommend probably doing this like once a week or every other week because it is going to be intense on your skin. This one specifically has 5 extra treatments, so there are 35 treatments in here. I know it may be pricey. It's $88, which is a lot of money, but this is going to last me a really long time, and it says 2 minutes to smooth beautiful skin. This seriously has some of the best ratings on Sephora's website for like exfoliating peels and stuff, so I wanted to try it out for myself, and I will let you guys know how I like it. I loved the way my skin felt after my facial when I had that peel, so I'm excited to see what this does to my skin. Another like skincare related item, this is by EBATES. So you guys know my obsession with the Pore Vanishing stick. I use it all the time. I actually just ran out, so I have to go buy a new one, but I wanted to try this out before I go purchase a new one because this is actually a new product that is very similar to that, but this has more benefits than just the vanishing stick itself. So this is the Pore Vanishing Moisturizer. It's a matte hydrator and primer in one. So it says it controls oil, it blurs pores, it hydrates, and it primes for your makeup. Now the vanishing stick is just kind of to blur out your pores and kind of go over all your imperfections, but this is a moisturizer. It's also a primer. It's going to control your oils, but it's also going to hydrate your skin. So I thought this would be perfect for me because I love that product. I love skincare before I do my makeup, so I thought I would try this out. So normally when I go into Sephora, I know what I want, but these last couple times I went in with a completely fresh mind and I had no idea what I wanted to pick up and just thought I'd roam around and see if I can find anything new, and I found myself standing at the Dior section for a while and I got 3 items from them. So the first one that I had no idea about and I've never heard anyone talk about, this is the Dewars Skin Forever and Ever Control Extreme Matte Finish Invisible Loose Powder. That is a mouthful, but this is a very expensive product and you are really not getting that much, so I hope that this is good. It does come with a kabuki brush, but I already lost it because I never use stuff like that. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's really nice. It also comes with a little sifter, so it's not going to get dirty or anything when you travel with it. Now when I swatched this in store, I was pleasantly surprised with the matte effect it gave to my skin, but I also noticed that this had kind of like a light reflecting property to it, which reminded me a lot of the Kat Von D one. I love that to set my face because it's matte, but I also love it because it kind of gives my skin that healthy glow that I love. So I wanted to try it out. It has pretty good reviews online and I will test it out to see how I like it. I also, while I was there looking at that, wanted to pick up this. This is the Dior Skin Forever Perfect Makeup Pore Refining Effect with Sunscreen. So this has an SPF of 35, which is not going to be good for flash photography, but it does have shine control and it's supposed to be good for minimizing the appearance of your pores, which you know I'm all about. So I wanted to try this out as well. I picked this up in the shade 15 Tender Beige, so hopefully it matches me pretty well. They have a pretty good array of colors, but they seem to oxidize on me when I was testing them out in the store. This is what it looks like. It's a really nice glass bottle. It does have a pump and I like that it's frosted as well, so hopefully I like this. I did get a little sample of it a while ago when it first came out and people were talking about it, but I really do not remember what my thoughts on it were, so I wanted to give it another shot and try it out. If you do want to see a first impression on this, let me know down below and I'd be happy to do that for you guys. The last item I picked up from Dior was one of their Fusion Mono eyeshadows. This was a total impulse purchase and I probably did not need this, but I loved the way it looked and it's very different from anything else that I have. This is in the color 781 Fahrenheit, so if you don't know what these are, they're very similar to like ColourPop eyeshadows, but they're just a lot more expensive than a ColourPop eyeshadow. But this one in the color Fahrenheit, I believe it's a limited edition color exclusive to Sephora. It's a beautiful bronze, so it comes like this. It looks exactly like what a ColourPop shadow would look like, but it's such a beautiful like light wash of bronze. It's not super dark. I thought it would look really beautiful for the summer when I just want like a light glittery wash of color. Here's what the swatch of it looks like. As you can see, it's not super dark like you would imagine it being in the pan, but it's just a nice wash of color. It also has some beautiful shimmers in there that are like a nice light gold, which I thought was really pretty, and it's nice neutral brown as well. It's not too warm or not too cool of a bronze, so that would be perfect and perfect for summer. So the rest of what I have are literally highlighters and lip products, so I'm gonna go over highlighters first. The first one I picked up is actually a liquid highlighter, and I normally don't like these, but this swatched so beautifully that I could just not resist. I had to get it. This is by Marc. These are the Dewdrops Coconut Gel Highlighter in 50 Do You. Now again, I'm not a liquid highlighter person, but I love looking glowy on my skin and on my décolleté, especially when I'm wearing a fake tan. So I thought if I did not like this on my face, I'd at least like using it somewhere else on my body. This is what it looks like. This is part of the summer collection that he's coming out with Sephora, and I'm so obsessed with this, you guys. It does have a nice pump. It has a beautiful white cap. Like a little bit goes a long way. That is one little pump, and I'm going to show you how far this goes because it's intense. It's a really nice kind of like jelly consistency, so it's not super liquidy, but it dries down beautifully, so it's not going to stay sticky. That is what it looks like. Can you guys see how gorgeous that is? It's a really pretty like champagne liquid gold. It's so stunning in person. I hope this works well on my face, but again, if it doesn't, I'm gonna use this all over my body. Can you just imagine this all over, just everywhere? It's gonna look so pretty for summer. It also kind of smells like coconut. It's not too overwhelming or overpowering. I'm just obsessed with the color and the glow that this gives. I also saw that Benefit released a highlighter. They had like a whole highlighting section in my Sephora that just called my name. I feel like I was just like pulled into that section when I walked in. I knew exactly where I wanted to go because all the highlighters were on display and I about had a heyday. I was so obsessed and so excited. So I wanted to pick this up. This was a complete impulse purchase as well. I was not planning on this, but it swatched so beautifully in the store that I wanted to get it. So again, this is the new Benefit Dandelion Twinkle highlighter. Now the only thing I noticed about this is that you're only getting 0.1 ounce of product. When all their other box products, you get a lot more for your money. This is what it looks like. It has a nice little mirror, and this is what the color looks like. So it kind of plays off the dandelion blush that they have, which is a really beautiful kind of neutral pinky blush. It's so pretty. Now this is not like super in your face intense. It's a really nice subtle sheen, but it does have light specks of glitter in there. It's gonna be hard to see on my hand through the camera, but that is what it looks like. If you like a really nice natural glow, this is gonna be perfect for you. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how not pink this is. It doesn't actually pull off too pink, which is beautiful because I don't like a super pink highlighter. It kind of pulls more peachy, which is really pretty, and it's definitely more neutral. So I think this is gonna work for a variety of different skin tones, which is awesome. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I love Casey Holmes to death. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, and she has a collab with Smashbox out right now, and I had to get both of the palettes that she came out with. So these are both Spotlight palettes. She has one in pearl and one in gold, and these are beautiful. They each have 3 different colors in there. You also have a really pretty box with her picture on the back and a little description about her and the product. The packaging on each one is a little bit different, so it kind of comes with this really cool like bubble packaging. It also has a little info guide that she, I think, wrote herself to kind of help you place highlight where she likes to place her highlight, depending on if you want something a little bit more natural or something a little bit more intense. So the first one I have, I wanted to show you all, is pearl. So this is what the layout looks like. It comes with a nice mirror. I like that these are small and compact. Definitely really good to travel with. The first 2 shades are definitely more subtle shades. They're not going to be something wham bam in your face, but the third one, the one that's called Blow a Fuse Pearl, is a lot more intense. It does have some chunks of shimmer in there, so if you want to amp up your highlighter, you like something a little bit more in your face, that's going to be perfect for you. So there is what those swatches look like. So the first one is called Turn It On Pearl, the second one in the middle is called Crank It Up Pearl, and the third one, the more glittery one, again is called Blow a Fuse Pearl. And then the gold one comes with that same similar packaging. The packaging actually on this one is a little bit darker, but this one is absolutely beautiful. I love a really good gold highlighter. So this one's going to be great great if you do have more of a medium tan to deep complexion because gold looks gorgeous on skin tones like that. So this one is laid out very similar. You have the two kind of more subtle shades, and then the third one has a little bit more of that shimmery goodness to it if you want to amp up your look. So there are the three swatches. So the top one, the lightest one, is called Turn It On Gold. The middle one again is called Crank It Up Gold, and then the last one is called Blow a Fuse Gold. So the last highlighters that I have are actually by Too Faced. Now I have all three of these. I was not expecting to get all three of them, but again in store they swatched so beautifully, so I just had to. These are the Love Light Prismatic highlighters. I also think the packaging on these is what sold me as well. They look like they're Love Flush blushes, which are so cute, but these are actually so much easier to open. I feel like the blushes were so hard to open. These ones just open so nicely, but they are all metallic. They all have the color that relates to what is inside in the highlighter on the outside. So this is the lightest one. So this is in the color Blinded by the Light. So here is Blinded by the Light. As you can see, there is an embossing on that highlighter, and that is what the swatch of this one looks like. So pretty. These are definitely more subtle as well if you don't like something super intense, but it just gives your skin a beautiful glow and sheen. It kind of gives your skin that wet looking effect, which is super in right now. So the next one is called You Light Up My Life. So again, the packaging kind of resembles what is inside. So this is their gold highlighter, and this is a very interesting gold. It's a little bit more of a bronzy, like true super bright gold, when a lot of the gold highlighters that I have are definitely more muted and kind of like a softer gold. This is like kind of an intense bright orangey gold, which is super pretty, but definitely not going to be for everyone. So again, this is in the color You Light Up My Life. And then the last one that they have is actually the one that I think I fell in love with the most, but this is the one that I went into originally thinking that I wasn't going to pick up, but I'm so glad I did. So this is what the packaging looks like. This one is called Ray of Light, and it's kind of like the pinky, more rose gold highlighter. It is so beautiful. These are all super creamy and very smooth to the touch. So that is what Ray of Light looks like. Again, it looks a little bit darker on my swatch than it does in the pan, but it looks so pretty on the skin. And I think this is going to be the most universal out of all of them. So then last but not least, I have some lip products. So I was wandering around the store and I finally saw that my Sephora had some of the new Rainforest of the Sea lipsticks by Tarte. So I just had to pick up a few. These are a beautiful range of nudes, so there's going to be something for everyone. Literally, there's so many colors. It was really hard for me to narrow it down, but I did limit myself to two colors. So the two that I got are Rum Punch and Beach Babe. And first off, this packaging is gorgeous. If you like marbled looks, you will love this. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's like a light blue marbled that is really pretty. It feels heavy. So this first one I got is called Beach Babe, which is probably my favorite one. This is a beautiful kind of like pinky beige nude, and these are so creamy. They just glide on the lips so beautifully, and I love the color payoff to them. So again, that was in the color Beach Babe, and then the other one I have is Rum Punch. This one is a little bit more of a deeper shade. Definitely has some more pink to it, but they are again both like pinky mauvey nudes. So this one is Rum Punch, and this one is Beach Babe. And then the last gondola that I stopped at was the Sephora collection one. I love their lip products, so I wanted to pick up a few new ones. I saw that they had these out, and I've never seen them before, and I don't know if they're super new or not, but I do not have them in my collection, so I wanted to try out a few. And these are also beautiful nudes. Like, what is new? These are actually called the Rouge Brilliance Rouge Shine lipstick. So I have three colors. The first one is number 2. I don't know what the names are. I'll put it on the screen for you all to see, but these are going to be kind of hard to see because I got like really light nudes. But this one, number 2, is a really pretty light peachy shade. It's very shiny, which is exactly what I like with shades like this, but it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. I also picked up shade number 54. This is shade number 54 compared to number 2. As you can see, it's a little bit deeper, but even in the tube you can see it doesn't come off as deep as that when you put it on your hand or swatch it on your lips, because it is one of those shine formulas that's just going to be super transparent, but still gives your lips that healthy glow. And then the last color that I got from the Rouge Shine collection is number 49. This one's like a nice beigey peachy color. They look really good on the lips for like an everyday no makeup look. So this is again number 49. And then the last two things that I picked up from Sephora collection are 2 of the Ultra Shine lip gels. I love these lip glosses. They're so shiny and give your lips that super plump look, but don't have that tingly feeling, and they are not sticky or tacky at all, which I love. So the first one I got is number 1 Totally Lucid, which is just a clear gloss. So I'm not going to swatch it because you won't be able to see it, but I wanted to get this to put over like any other lip color that I don't want to change the color to, but I want to make it glossy. If you're also a makeup artist, this is going to be a great staple for your makeup kit because you can always have a clear gloss to put on top of anything. So got number 1 Totally Lucid. Then I also wanted to get this one. This looked so pretty, I just had to pick it up. This is in the color number 37 Sand. I don't know how I've never seen this color before. I probably just glanced over it every single time I went in, but not this time. I love this color. If you like bronzy, light gold colors that have a little bit of a sheen to it, this one is a little bit more metallic. You're going to love this. So again, this is in the color Sand number 37. Do you guys see how wet my hand looks because of this gloss? I have a bunch that do not have any shimmer to them, so this is the first one that I have that has more of a sheen to it, which I'm really excited about. But I think this is going to be the most perfect summer color for me, especially for every day. I just see this living in my purse all summer long. So that is it for this Sephora haul. I hope you all really enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below on what is on your wish list for the next time you go into Sephora. I love you all so very much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!